What's going on, everybody? Were you scared? Did you miss me? Look, we're back and we're making things happen, and we just want to share some more things with you. And what I want to share with you today is something that's called fear of loss. And I hope to God you never have the feeling that I felt one day. Have you ever been in a meeting and someone you know walks into the room with another distributor? Breaks your heart. Well, we all have a chicken list, right? That's a list, for you, those of you who don't know, that's a list that people are on that you want to talk to about your business, but you're nervous because they're a little higher up on the food chain than you are. They're business owners if you're not a business owner. If you are a business owner, they're bigger business owners. But we all have a kind of chicken list. Our tendency is to recruit down. So if we're a manager, we want to recruit a worker. If we're a cook, we want to recruit a dishwasher. If we're a CEO, we want to recruit employees and managers. But I'm going to tell you what happened to me, so you never in your life will leave someone on your chicken list and not call them, text them, email them, or knock on their door and show them your opportunity. See, when I looked at this, not only was I going to school full time to be a nurse, I was selling cars, okay? Now, I didn't have a lot of time. My mother was ill and not doing well, so I really had about zero extra time to do a business. But when I saw the opportunity that laid in front of me with the network marketing concept and the specific company that I joined, I just couldn't say no. I knew I would fit it in. So I made my list, and for some reason there were people on that list that I didn't call because I was scared. I was terrified, and one of those people was my Uncle Tom. He's actually kind of famous in our company now. The owners know him, everybody knows him. But he was a business owner. He had made a lot of money in the stock market, and he made a lot of money in his career. He worked at a very predominant car company. So I was nervous because I already knew Uncle Tom had success. In fact, in another network marketing opportunity, he was hitting 10K a month. So I had a butterfly in my stomach every time I wanted to show it to him. So one of his businesses after he retired was fixing computers. I tried everything I could to show him the opportunity without doing the system. I would take my laptop over, and in that laptop I would slide a magazine of my company. And of course, he would pretend he didn't see it. I would go to his house and take a phone call from someone and talk about my opportunity as I walked away. I was so nervous that I was trying all these sneaky ways to show Uncle Tom the business. Well, I was doing a meeting out in Niagara Falls, New York, and a fellow business partner came by, and we did the presentation. He came up afterwards, and we were just talking, and he said, "Man, you look good in front of the room." He said, "I bet you're not afraid to talk to anyone." And I said, "Actually, I'm really scared of my Uncle Tom. It's like he has my kryptonite. Every time I go to talk to him, I crumble." And he goes, "Well, I'll tell you what." And this was on a Friday evening. And keep in mind, this gentleman, Rick, who's a great friend and mentor of mine now, never even knew who Uncle Tom was. He said, "If you don't recruit your Uncle Tom by next Friday, I'm going to call your sponsor and mentor and tell him that you're a chicken. And then I'm going to go recruit your Uncle Tom." Now, this is how speaking things to the universe makes them happen. Remember, Rick had never met my uncle, and he didn't even know his last name. He could have been on my mom's side. A week later, it was a Wednesday, I'm working at the car lot, moving cars around, and Rick texts me a picture of my Uncle Tom with one of our company magazines and says, "Look at my new consultant, Uncle Tom from Angola, New York." And I want to tell you, folks, I just about threw up. I could see money going out of my pocket and into someone else's because I didn't follow the system. I had a chicken list that I was scared to talk to. and it almost cost me thousands a month. But because of the integrity of our company and network marketing in a whole, and this gentleman, Rick, he did the right thing. And Uncle Tom actually stopped that presentation and said, look, my nephew does this company. I would have to get started with him. And Rick said, no problem. Let me take you through the information anyway. And that night, Uncle Tom came to a meeting and got in my business, and he's already promoted twice and got hundreds and hundreds of customers. So don't let that happen to you. Don't almost miss out or completely miss out on hundreds of consultants and thousands of customers just because you were scared. The chicken list needs to be gone and just call everybody. Let's do this. Have an awesome day.